Hello, welcome to the live stream. Hope everyone was patient enough to wait. The games always tend to take a little bit longer on championship Sundays. There was a squirt championship prior to ours that they have to do the banner ceremony and pictures for the family, so it always takes a little bit longer. Hello, Barb, and yes, good morning. Still morning over here for a few more minutes. About to get underway here. Boys all getting lined up at the doors in Wentzville, Missouri. Missouri, as they call it here, I believe. Got some family on the west side of the state in Lee Summit and Kansas City, Independence area. Number 30, goaltender for the St. Louis Knights. Mom Lauren supporting from afar at her daughter's soccer game. Thanks for your support, Lauren, and hope you enjoy the game in between soccer goals too. Hey, wrong mom there. That was Brandy's son there, number 30, the goalie. Lauren is at her daughter's game. Not sure who her player is. Probably number 14 that says Levinson on his jersey. Getting ready to start championship match here. Game number 5 of the tournament and the NSH tournament. And St. Louis rematch of these two teams. Championship in Salt Lake. I believe the 6th meeting all time. Welcome, Nancy Goodrich. Watching from home in Las Vegas, Nevada. Some in Henderson, suburb of Vegas. I was saying before, the 6th meeting between these teams. The first meeting, a loss in the round robin at Salt Lake by Vegas 3-4. The Knights coming out on top in that one, but the Knights, the St. Louis Knights, that is. But Vegas faced them in the championship in Salt Lake and won in overtime 2-1. Then they faced off again in Dallas a few weeks ago. Also at the NSH, tying in their first round robin match 2-2. And Vegas Junior Golden Knights losing in the semifinals 2-5 to the St. Louis Knights. And their 5th meeting this tournament, round robin play, with the Vegas Junior Golden Knights losing 1-2. So now the Knights St. Louis Knights looking to probably get the Vegas Junior Golden Knights back for that championship game in Salt Lake. 15 minutes up on the clock. And about to get puck drop going here. Kerr facing off against Levinson. Weatherby will lay it off to Butzevich. Butzevich back to Weatherby. Weatherby up to Kerr. Kerr will take it up the far side. Over the red line, dump it in. Murch will chase. Goaltender trying to lay that off for his teammates. Only dark jerseys, though. Butzevich will play it around the boards. Fitzgerald takes a cross check to the back and a hit. I have a feeling it's going to be a very physical game here. Both teams fighting for this championship. Fitzgerald lays it over to Kerr. Up ice pass, number 56. Initially misses that one, turns his head to do a shoulder check. Zane in goal doing a little face wash and And view blockage of the player that was trying to attack our player behind the net, the Knights player. Sorry, Vegas. I forgot. Vegas and St. Louis. Okay. Try to get this straight here. Reynolds will retrieve the puck. Pressured by number 4 and 19 for St. Louis. Tommy Trent turning that one over initially. Number 4 will drop it back to the defenseman, number 6 for St. Louis. Bouncing puck jumps over the stick of Nick Gallagher in the neutral zone. Gallagher trying to get it back to St. Louis. Shot knocked down in front. Tipped away from danger. Trent up ice pass in the skate of Davis. Davis will take it over the blue line. That one gets tipped in below the goal line. Reynolds trying to pull that one back. Pulls it back a little too far, and St. Louis played out of the zone. Dumped in. St. Louis will make changes. Wholesale changes, that is. All 5 of the St. Louis players heading to the bench. Cross-ice pass tipped in by Creel. 26 for St. Louis will collect and lay it off for his D-mate, number 7. Bowinkle on the pressure in the left face-off circle along with Creel. Played out of the zone by number 7 for St. Louis. Lefebvre, cross-ice pass, banking it off. Looking for Bowinkle. That's going to be an icing, and we'll head back down to the defensive zone for Vegas. .12:35 remaining in the first period. Score still tied at 0 apiece. Just getting this championship game underway. Awkward bounce off of the partition between the glass there. Ends up in the middle of the ice for Vegas, but cleared out of the zone. Bowinkle trying to play that one up just off the... On that one, Lefebvre's going to have a little bit of breakaway. 3 to beat, though. Shot into the chest of the goaltender, number 30 in net for St. Louis. And he will hold on to that one for a face-off to his right. By Vegas. Reynolds shot tipped on net by Kerr off the glove of the goaltender. Ends up below the goal line. And St. Louis trying to clear it out. 47 will play a cross-ice pass. Initially picked off by Reynolds. Number 8, Wang, will bring it into the zone. Wang has the shot blocked by Reynolds. Loose puck played around the boards by Weatherby. Reynolds will collect up ice bank pass. That's going to be an icing. And we will head back down to the defensive zone for Vegas. Face off taken by Levinson against Gallagher. Puck trickles out of the zone. Fitzgerald on the hustle. Murch in the middle. Shot. Saved by the goaltender. Rebound ends up below the goal line. Vegas still with possession. Murch serving. Look at a centering pass. One-timer tipped off the puck of Fitzgerald. Wentzvill going down along with number 5 in the middle of the ice for St. Louis. Missed that contact there. Murch shot. Saved by the goaltender again. Puck below the goal line. Cutting back. Hassled by Murch. Reynolds is going to pinch around and keep that one in possession for Vegas. Murch kicking motion there to play that out of the corner. Almost had an assist last game with his kick. He had lost his stick along the near side boards. Was able to have a centering pass. Oh! A bad hit there. No call by the referees as Busevich bending down towards the boards. Takes a hit. Shot up high. Blocker saved by Parrish. Bowinkle takes a shoulder. Shot from the point by number 6. Knocked down. Goal! Number 6 and 56 connecting there to strike first. Shot from the point by number 6 and the tip down between the 5-hole of goaltender Parrish. That goal scored at 10:51 in the first period. St. Louis winning the face-off. Number 4 will dump it in and chase. Reynolds will play it around, looking for Creel. Creel gets landed on there. No call by the referees. We will play on. Larson serving, flips it up and out. Slow puck chasing. No icing there. Not enough to get all the way down the ice. Reynolds keeps it in the zone, flips it down below the goal line. Puck loose in the middle. Lefebvre momentarily getting that, but here comes number 22 for St. Louis. Will dump and chase while the remainder of his team makes changes. Creel trying to get that one out of the zone. First attempt unsuccessful. Second attempt works. Lefebvre trying to steal that one on the play into the zone. Number 88 just missing on that cross ice pass from number 13. Bucevich will turn and play that up the boards to Lefebvre. Lefebvre up ice, tipped off the stick of defenseman number 26. Plays it up the boards and past Gallagher. Fast-paced game here, as expected, between these two teams. Bucevich tipping it up the boards to Lopez, and sticks meet along the boards, and the puck ends up in the stands. Mom for St. Louis, I believe, tossing that one back into the ice. And we will continue. Gallagher facing off against number 23 for the Knights. Puck up and out of the zone for St. Louis. 23 stops, looking for a centering pass, picked off by Weatherby. Weatherby backhanded up into the equipment of Lopez, who will play it up out of the zone. 7, Lewis. St. Louis back in the zone again. Zane Parrish laying it off for Bucevich. Bucevich banks it up and out to the stick again to number 7 for St. Louis. Into the center of the ice. Missing play there. Referees wave it off. Say play on. Weatherby on the hit. Bowinkle on the play. Weatherby flips it up ice. Not a bouncing puck. I was about to say not enough to get past the defenseman at the point, but a bouncing puck bounced over his stick and ended up in the zone. A hit there by Bowinkle. Puck's out of the zone. Bowinkle will elect to drop it back to Bucevich. Bucevich will drop it into the far corner. Vegas will make a couple changes. Back out of the zone. Everybody's on sides there. Bucevich making contact right in the middle of the ice. Bodies flying everywhere. 7 for St. Louis will collect, settle that one down as it was rolling on its edge, and flip it up the ice. Reynolds will collect that one. No icing, as that one wasn't going to make it down either. And a cross-ice pass just picked off, but Bowinkle on the second play. Players colliding. No calls there by the referees. Murch trying to keep that one in and does. Murch up the left side boards. Murch curling in. Murch loose. Save by the goaltender. Right pad save. Kerr coming on the ice. Trying to keep that one in the zone. Not able to. Up ice pass by Reynolds. Off the mark there. Looking for Kerr. Luong takes a hit. Trent playing it up. Now trying to get the puck back after turning it over. Number 10 for St. Louis. Trips, I thought, on his own. Not sure if anyone got in there. Referees surely didn't think so since they didn't make a call. Tommy Trent will flip that one down. No icing there. Collin missing on that hit to dispossess the St. Louis player. Puck comes out of the zone for Larison. Larison diving. Will play it back. At least to give Bucevich some time to make a play on it. Around the ice it goes, and that will be no ice, says the referee. Interesting call as well. Or no call, I guess, of icing. Puck banked up, but not out. Bucevich, Larison, keeping that in at the right point. Gallagher, shoulder checks, lays it off. Awkward bounce there, though. Good adjustment by Bucevich. Bucevich winding up, shot! Rebound in the right face-off circle, picked up by number 5 for St. Louis, and banks it off the backboards to the right side. Looking for 6 for St. Louis. Tommy Trent will dump that below the net and head for a change. Tip down the ice. That's an icing, says the referee at the opposite end. And we will head back down to the offensive zone for Vegas for a face-off with 6:18 remaining in the first period. Score all tied up at 1 apiece. Vegas Junior Golden Knights in dark facing the St. Louis Knights in white. St. Louis Knights up 1-0. Says Nick Gallagher must be changed out on the for the face-off, so Lefebvre will take over, taking the face-off. Referee goes down, gets to his feet. Lefebvre trying to dig that one out, looking for a centering pass, stolen by a number 7 for St. Louis. St. Louis up ice pass tipped off the stick of Gallagher, tipping down deep, and Zane Parrish will elect to play that with his stick. Pass just off the mark on that one. Lefebvre almost getting a play. Reynolds along the near side boards. Referee going down again. Having a little bit of trouble there. Bowinkle up the far side. Backhands that one in and spins around to avoid a hit. Weatherby curls around. Bouncing pass. Creel along the boards there. Played into the zone by number 22 for St. Louis. Vegas will collect, and St. Louis will make changes. Shot up ice. Tipped in by Lefebvre. No icing there. Played by number 10 for St. Louis. Quick up ice pass. Vegas making defensive changes. 23 cut back. Winds up shot. Glove save by Zane Parrish. 5:06 remaining in the first period. Face off, controlled by Vegas. Luong trying to avoid the referee there. Bouncing up ice pass, shot wide right by the point man, number 47. Lopez will flip that out of the zone and will be collected by number 10, pressured by Bowinkle. Luong. Played around to Butsevitz. Butsevitz back to Luong. Luong up ice to Lopez. Lopez will skate it himself. Lopez, hassled by 2, will dump it into around the boards. And a cutback by number 23 for St. Louis. Pass picked off by Lopez, though. Lopez will drop it back to Luong. Luong will swing it to Butsevich. Butsevich back to Luong. And Luong, cross ice pass tipped in the neutral zone by St. Louis. St. Louis will play it up, mishandling that. Butsevich taking over the possession will spin around and backhand that one into the zone with 4:01 remaining in the period. Fanning on that pass, the defense, number 10. Teammate able to get it out, though. Fitzgerald waits for Vegas to get on sides. Offsides, says the referee, which I believe is the correct call. Nate Kerr facing off against Wang. Larison will flip that one up the ice. No icing there. We will play on. 6 for St. Louis. We'll collect it below the goal line. Play it up to the right wing. And here comes Wang up the left side. Over the blue line. Offsides. Number 2 for St. Louis. Thought he might have got away with an offsides there. Just entering the zone before his teammate. Face off one by St. Louis momentarily off the skate of Murch. Murch almost controlling that one. Larison now backhanding it up. Playing it up. Hit on Murch. Play on, says the referee. Fitzgerald below the goal line. Taking a hit by Wang. Drop pass there to the point. Reynolds shot off the skates. Kerr with a cutback. Laying it off to Richardson Reynolds. Reynolds shot. Wide, but not by much. Picked up. Loose puck picked up by number 6 for St. Louis. Played back in by Reynolds and a cover by number 30. The whistle and a face-off to the left. Face-off taken by Levinson against Gallagher. Shot. Saved by the goaltender. Picked up by Vegas. Trent trying to get a shot off there. Sticks lifted. Fighting for it against a couple there. A couple of white jerseys. And number 5 will try to lay it back, but that's picked off. Weatherby on the play. Stolen. Picked away. Finally, Vegas gets some clear possession there. Trent in the neutral zone. Met with some opposition by number 7. Hit on Nick. And that's an offsides. Puck, I thought never exited the zone, but maybe they said it never entered the zone. Entered the zone. So as you enter the zone, it's the plane, the right edge as you're looking at on your screen, the plane of the blue line there, that is considered, the puck has to go over that line. Uncross your feet, says the referee of Lefebvre. And number 4 behind him. Referee bracing himself in case he needs to there. Between the legs by number 22. Turns it over to Reynolds. Reynolds up ice pass picked off. Looking for Lefebvre right up the middle. Creel on the pressure. Wowinkle trying to get a stick in there. Creel backhands it up the wall. Number 7 will drop it back to his D-man. 26 and Lefebvre picking off that D-to-D pass to number 22 on the opposite side. Bank pass 22 up the ice. Luong getting a stick on that one. Luong with a hit along the boards. Vegas cheering. Lefebvre goes down. Luong watching the up ice pass. 19 over the blue line. Shot wide right. And that's going to be an elbow perhaps on 22, Cash Creel. And first penalty of the game will be on Vegas, elbowing. Face-off won by St. Louis. St. Louis hassled by Kerr right at the point. Gallagher getting a little bit on that save. Zane Parrish, second shot, save, loose. And number 50, 58, 48, 88, what number is that? 86, there we go. 86 trying to jam that puck under the glove of Parrish. And the Knights teammates take exception to that. Referee having some words as well with Parrish. Not sure what he was telling him. Puck comes out of the zone. St. Louis will have to tag up. Cross ice pass off the mark there. Vegas will take over possession. Butcevich into the zone. Butcevich will chase. It's hard to get away from him. Fastest player on our team. Trying to get up, and the refs. I wonder what the call will be here. Is it trip? Interesting call as well, because he's just trying to get up. Working hard there, and tripping number 47 for St. Louis. We'll head to the box, and we're even at 4-on-4 hockey. .55 seconds of 4-on-4 hockey. Sorry, 49 seconds, just under the amount of time left in the period. 23 will hold up and look for a pass in the middle of the ice. Number 3 for St. Louis will play it down below. And now some time and space up ice. On the stick of Kerr. Bouncing. Kerr will bank it up. to the stick of number 3. He'll play a D-to-D pass there from left to right to number 6. Number 6 momentarily mishandling that, and Knights collide in the neutral zone and allow number 3, 6, to make a play. 6 cutting back. He's going to lay it off. Quick one-timer on 23. Fans on that one. Dangles in 1. And Vegas will play it out of the zone. 10 seconds remaining. 8, 7, 6. I think the coach trying to get some urgency here by his players for the St. Louis. Turnover offsides. And the end of the period. So, for the goaltender moms on the stream, 4 shots on net by St. Louis on Zane Parrish, while Vegas Junior Golden Knights throwing 8 up on the goaltender number 30. So even though Vegas doubling up St. Louis on the shots on goal that period, St. Louis are up 1-0. At the start of this period here, Vegas will be on the power play for 34 seconds. As those penalties overlapping slightly for the Vegas Junior Golden Knights with the elbow by Cash Creel. And the tripping call with just about 55 seconds to go on number 47. Face off won by Vegas. Reynolds will have to collect it all the way back below the goal line. Pass banking off the boards. Davis not able to collect that one, but pass off the mark for St. Louis, and Weatherby plays it up. Number 7, though, for St. Louis. Controlling Davis with a hit behind the net. Trent almost getting a stick on there. Stick stuck in there. Curling around. Backhand shot. Saved by the goaltender. Davis going down meanwhile. Perhaps it's prime real estate there outside the blue paint. Typically defenses don't like you standing there when you're trying to score, so they are going to do everything in their power to get you out of there. Vegas win the face-off. Reynolds, wrist shot, tipped, ends up in the far corner. Weatherby trying to play that one high up, drops into the ice surface. We got a man hiding up a little high there. Weatherby trying to get a stick on that one. Here comes St. Louis. Good hustle by Trent off the skates of a good back-checking Trent. And Weatherby trying to get that one out of the zone. Puck ends up rolling around the boards. Hard cut back by Kerr. Gets some space up to Trent, or Weatherby up to Trent. Trent will skate that one over the blue line. He's got Davis. Shot blocked by a diving number 10 for St. Louis, who will come up with the puck. And St. Louis back to full strength. Man behind Trip Reynolds. And that puck just picked off by Trip Reynolds and played out of the zone. St. Louis 26 will collect and flip it down once his teammate number 91 is back on sides. Levinson pressuring Bucevich. Puck played up the ice. No icing, says the referee. We will play on. Hassled by Vowinkle. Pass behind the goal line there. 47 will take his space on the right side. Came from left side. Vowinkle dispossessing him. Murch trying to lay that one off softly to Vowinkle. But a little miscommunication on that one. Cross-side stretch pass. 56-5. Goes down. No tripping call there. Called by the referee. He's defended by Larison. Pass up ice. We got Murch with the breakaway. Momentarily. Defense by number 3. And Murch back on the hustle. Here comes number 14 over the blue line. Lays it off for number 5. Bouncing puck picked up by Larison. Larison on the defense, just missing on that Fitzgerald pass. Backhanded up. Fitzgerald takes a hit along the glass. Vowinkle over the blue line. Vowinkle's hassled. Larison takes a hit along the boards by number 56, number 5 for St. Louis. Will bank it up ice. Butzevich there, though. Number 5 waiting for some help. Lefebvre will help out on the defense. Curl around. Lay it off. Bowinkle cross ice pass to Creel. Creel trying to get a stick on that. Not enough. Larison will help him out. Larison taken down. No penalty there. Larison didn't even have the puck. At a minimum, could have at least been interference. But we'll play on shot. Lefebvre with the shot. And we've got a penalty here. Slashing is going to be the call. We'll see who goes to the box. Was number 5 for St. Louis taking a slashing penalty at 11:46 in the second period. 1 minute 30 up on the penalty clock. St. Louis winning the faceoff. Finds the puck. Flipped up ice, tipped out of the zone, high stick. Waved off by the referee since that one was touched by Vegas. Butzevich, up ice pass. Good take there by Tommy Trent along the right side boards. Between the legs, shot, Kerr, just wide left. Good group of plays there by Vegas. Murch trying to centering pass to Tommy Trent, just past the stick of Trent. Trent will now set up the power play for Vegas. Butzevich, shot off of the skate of number 19. 19 goes down and back up. I am sure those do not feel good. Tip just off, I think, the crossbar or netting. It looked like it hit some part of the net on that one. Stays out of the net. 38 seconds remaining on the power play for Vegas. Butzevich over skating that one. He'll swing that one back around the boards. Reynolds will collect and head below the goal line. Looking for a centering pass. No one in front, though, now. Trent will play it over to Butzevich. Butzevich shot. Ends up on the opposite side. Murch shoot that one cross ice to Trent. Trent traps that one down out of the air. Trent wrist shot outside of the net. Parents for the Vegas Junior Golden Knights cheering from the stands. And 5-4. He's halfway out of the box. 2 hanging out. He needs to go back in the box. I would think that's a safety thing. No hanging outside the box waiting for your 2 seconds to finish up. Coach now telling him to get back in the box. So the legs go back in. And Vegas got to watch the player coming out of the box. Larison will drop back. 5 heads to the box, and 13 heads on the ice. Up ice pass picked up by Butzevich. Quick turnaround shot, loose. Gallagher trying to pick that one up. Lifts the stick of 47. Fight for the puck down low. St. Louis come away with it. 14, Levinson up the left side. Plays it up. Icing waved off by the referee. Played around by Larison. St. Louis, Levinson again curling around. Shot from the high slot. Glove save by St. Parrish. Holds on to that one, which is good because number 4 for St. Louis was there waiting for the rebound. (1-0) in favor of St. Louis here with 9:48 remaining in the second period. Bounced off the ice out of the zone for Vegas. St. Louis defense, number 10 will collect. Weatherby trying to seal off the boards there. Puck bounce up, ends up in the middle of the ice. Lefebvre back on the defense. Lefebvre almost stealing that one. That should be an offsides, and it is. The referee catching that one. Number 13 just floating over the line there. Vegas disrupting that play into the zone, which caused the offsides. Puck battle at the blue line there finally ends up on the stick of St. Louis, cut back by number 10, hassled by Vowinkle, and played into the zone by number 13 for St. Louis. Loose puck bouncing around, waiting for some clear possession. Weatherby on the defense there. Loose puck in front of the net. I don't see a player without a stick, though, so that player must have gone off the ice. That's a dangerous location for that to be, though, in the event a shot comes into the area. Lefebvre with the puck. He'll skate it up. Lefebvre will cut back over the red line and dump it down. Puck loose behind the net. 47 will collect. Referee throws the stick towards the bench. 23 trying to cherry pick. Picked up by Bucevich, though. Bucevich cross-ice pass to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald will head over the blue line. Fitzgerald dislodges the stick from the hand of number 47 for St. Louis. Pinned along the boards there. Fitzgerald and number 8, Wang. 47 again taking down Murch. Players tangled up. We'll get a whistle to untangle them at 8:01 in the second period. Face-off won by St. Louis. They'll bank it around the boards. Puck ends up on the stick of Wang on the left. We got a 2-on-1 here. Cross-ice pass in the skates of Bucevich. Bucevich picks that one off, and here comes Vegas the other direction. Wang on the good back check there, lifting the stick of Bucevich. Big hit on Bucevich. And referee's going to call a penalty. Number 3 heading to the box. On the hit on Bucevich, perhaps roughing? Elbowing, says the referee. .741 in the second period. Vegas getting their third power play of the game. The first two obviously unsuccessful since the score is still 1-0 in favor of the St. Louis Knights. And players being shifted out of the face-off there. Face-off won by Vegas. Lefebvre with the slap shot. Shot again out of the zone off a Wang. I think he takes 2 hits there. Hassled. Lewang to Lefebvre. Lefebvre back to, or Lewang back to Lefebvre. Lefebvre up to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald trying to spring Davis free. Davis. Floating puck. They're not able to get enough on that one. Fanned a little bit. 1 minute remaining in the power play. Davis helping out. Davis over to Vowinkle. Vowinkle drop it to Lefebvre. Lefebvre will swing it to Lewang. Lewang wrist shot low off the skate. Almost redirected into the net by Davis there. Loose puck down low. 26 playing it over. Wang will collect that and bank it up and down the ice. And icing. St. Louis elected to make changes instead of chase, but it doesn't matter because the whistle is blown by the referees for an ice. And we'll head back down to the offensive zone for Vegas with 35 seconds remaining on the elbow by number 3 for St. Louis. And I just called that entire sequence on mute. It was a good call, though. You guys just have to take my word for it. So the goaltender trapping that one between his pads there, just falling down. Bustovich runs up, shot, loose, covered. Holds on to that one for another face-off with 15 seconds remaining in the second period. Sorry, not second period. 15 seconds remaining in the penalty power play, that is, for Vegas. Penalty kill for St. Louis. 6:25 remaining in the period. Face-off almost won by Trent. Loose and picked up by number 47 for St. Louis, who flips it up the boards. And out past Murch. Bustovich will collect. Quick cross-ice pass up, looking for Trent. Finds Kerr, though. Kerr will chip it around number 10 and try to get possession here. And St. Louis back to full strength. Trent curling, plays it below the goal line to Reynolds. Reynolds serving. Trent shot in tight, loose in front. Still loose, kicked out by number 47. Trent trying to get the puck back and does. Trent strong on the puck there, fanning on it. Puck stolen by Reynolds on the left side boards. Reynolds with a shot off the skates of Levinson on the right side. Pass off the mark on there. Murch keeps that one in zone. Murch shot, loose and save. Sorry, not loose, shot and save. No rebound for Kerr, who's knocking on the doorstep there just outside the blue paint. 5:35 remaining in the second period. Score still 1-0 in favor of the St. Louis Knights in white. Gallagher taking the face off, and we will retake that one. Taken by number 5 against Nick Gallagher. Lopez will drop it to Weatherby. That one's turned over. Weatherby keeping it in. And just gets past Weatherby. I got 2-on-1 here. Larison back on the defense. Shot. Blocker save by Zane Parrish. Number 58 for St. Louis. Curling around, looking for a centering pass. One-timer. Saved by the skate of Larison and covered up. Player trying, hitting the glove again of goaltender Zane Parrish. And again, as mentioned before, players taking exception to that. Holy moms listening understand. Vegas will make changes. Face-off won by St. Louis. St. Louis 56 will turn around, play it below the goal line, and Bustovich will play it around, back around the same direction it came. Reversing directions there. Number 58 curling around, trying to find some space. Picked off in front. Creel almost dispossessed there, maintains possession. Played up the ice. Bowinkle taking a hit along the boards. Awkward bounce there. Bustovich will collect the loose puck. Pass off the mark and a steal. And stolen back. Bustovich will head to the box. High stick. Vegas getting their penalty kill team on the ice. Penalty kill number 2 of the game. Weatherby, Gallagher, and Reynolds and Lefebvre. Shot, save, rebound, ends up in the right side. Gallagher will backhand it up the ice, looking for Lefebvre. 26 for St. Louis will control. Laid down number 19, he loses his footing. Hassle by Weatherby to get the puck. That's a penalty there, and the referee finally does catch it. Not playing the puck at all, only cross-checking Weatherby in the back as Weatherby was in contact with 19 in the corner, fighting for the puck. So the next man in doesn't usually work out in their favor. Interference is the call, not cross-check, but interference, and that penalty occurring in the offensive zone will take the puck back down to the defensive zone for the offending team. And a late change made, or Vegas not allowed to make their substitution that they were trying to make for this 4-on-4. Reynolds on the defense against number 22. Number 22 will elect to take it back to his area. Lefebvre hassling. Puck up ice, 26 to number 19, shouldered off the puck by Reynolds. Zane with a tricky little deception play there behind the net. Kerr trying to get it out. Unsuccessfully, 19 will swing that one around the boards. 32 seconds remaining on the 4-on-4. Reynolds up to Lefebvre. Lefebvre trying to backhand that one out, not able to successfully. Lefebvre cross ice. Pass, banked pass to Kerr. Kerr, shot, save by the goaltender, holds on to that one. 15 seconds remaining on the 4-on-4. St. Louis winning that face off there. Number 47 getting across. Somebody needs to make a move on him for Vegas, and Larison finally applying some pressure. Wang shot wide right. Puck ends up in the far corner. Luong will cut back and play it across to Larison. Larison up ice looking for Kerr, I think, and just miscommunication there. Zane Parrish will lay that one off for Luong. Luong will backhand it around the boards to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald will take it back and get some space. Vegas on the 5-on-4 power play now. Cross ice pass to Butzevich. Butzevich just mishandling that one. Fitzgerald, though, carried into the zone. Rolling puck shot. Save. I think it might have tipped the left shoulder of the goaltender and headed up in the opposite direction. Larison keeping that one in. Shot on net. Bouncing puck at the blue line, but just dropping into the glove of number 30 in net for St. Louis. Holds on to that one. No rebound and a face-off. 2:29 remaining in the second period. All teams now back to full strength. Shot. Blocker save loose in front. Cleared away by St. Louis. Weatherby keeping that one in. St. Louis up ice. Number 86 just over skating that one. Trent fanning on that one. Referee and Bowinkle collide in the background there. Hope the referee's okay. Ref's having a tough game here. Number 3 for St. Louis getting around Davis. Busevich from the right point off the stick. Number 86 for St. Louis. Ends up on the left side. Weatherby keeping that one in right at the point. Davis trying to shield the puck there. Lays it out for Trent. Trent picks it up. Trent's got Bowinkle in front. He'll elect to lay it back to Butzevich at the point. Shot loose. Blocker save. I think that was a blocker. I have a goaltender. It's a very distinct sound when that hits that blocker. Butzevich will wind up again. Shot low. Off the outside of the netting. And up into the... outside of the net, up into the netting for a face-off. Facing off against Gallagher. St. Louis controlling off the face-off. Number 28 for St. Louis. Fighting for the puck along with number 8. Throws it up the ice. Reynolds keeping that one in. Shot on net. Tipped, or almost tipped. That one gets past. Larison out of the zone. Larison will play it back out of the zone. Good play there. Forcing St. Louis to tag up. Reynolds up ice pass to Savinkov. Last minute in the period. Savinkov gets tied up along the right side boards. Loose puck again. Savinkov coming up with it. Trying to play it, tip it into the zone. Shot by Lefebvre. Tipped around. Bouncing puck just chopped past the stick of Reynolds. And now Kerr shouldering off Wang along the near side boards. Reynolds up ice will swing it around. Savinkov fans on that pass. Second pass makes contact with the stick of Kerr. Kerr and Lefebvre. 2-on-1. Shot. Loose. Shot. And a save with 20.6 seconds left. Players didn't know where the puck was, and I don't think the goaltender did at first. But laying out in front on that quick shot by Kerr right in the high slot, holds on to that one. 1-0 lead. The St. Louis Knights, that is. .6 seconds remaining in the second period. Puck kept in the zone. Creel shot. Almost off the skates of number 10 there. Lefebvre trying to get position on that one. Kerr getting pinned along the boards. 8 seconds, 7 seconds. St. Louis just trying to kill the time here, falling on the puck. And they're not going to blow the whistle. They're just going to let the time run out. I think that was a designed play. Clock management by St. Louis. On goal 7 for St. Louis, getting 3 that period, while Vegas now are up to 21. Getting 13 that period, and St. Louis still with the lead, 1-0. Another closely contested game between these two teams. The YMCA in the house, having a good time. Separating the boys on the back side. Nations being given to Fitzgerald and 56 for St. Louis. Face-off won by St. Louis. 47 playing it up ice, golfed. Weatherby getting his stick stuck behind. It's almost out of the zone. There, Busevich comes away with it. Busevich. March shot wide, centering pass, almost redirected into the net by Murch. St. Louis plays it around the boards. Number 5 for St. Louis is waiting there. Will try to kick it back to his teammate. Rolling puck picked up by Murch. Second attempt there by Murch. Kerr comes away with it momentarily. And back to St. Louis. Centering pass. Parents screaming with displeasure on that centering pass in front of the net for St. Louis. 58 flips it up. And out. Weatherby trying to glove that one down. That cross-ice pass picked off by Murch. Murch trying to get some speed, and that's going to be a penalty on number 10. Delayed penalty, and St. Louis diving to touch the puck to kill that delayed penalty. Tripping is the call. 10 should be the number. Number 10 already heading to the box. It's nice when they don't act like they didn't commit a foul and force the refs to pick out a number. One of our games, the referee said, I don't remember which one of you did it, so one of you just go to the box, whichever one of you did it. That was interesting. Hadn't seen that before. So number 10 to the box at 13:56. Puck comes out of the zone. Vegas will have to collect. Power play number 5. That's going to be an icing. Head back down to the offensive zone for Vegas. Vegas still unsuccessful on their power plays. Now this is power play number 5. Loose puck played aside by Butzvich. Butzvich curling down. Dispossessed in the right corner there. Played up but not out. Good stick of Tommy Trent. Shot Reynolds. Goal! Power play goal by Reynolds. Tommy Trent to Reynolds. And Vegas tie it up. That goal coming at 13:31 in the period. Power play goal by Vegas. I guess I didn't jinx them by saying they haven't scored yet on a power play, or maybe that was the unjinx, I guess. Weatherby will shoulder check and flip it up, attempt to flip it up ISO, and a play dangerously close to the net there. Played out by Vegas. 26 will collect the rolling puck, play it up ice. Gallagher, referee again going down. Maybe needs to have his skates sharpened. Catching an edge. Sorry, I was busy watching the referee go down. I missed what happened there. Maybe the puck went out of play. Or offsides, perhaps. 23 will play it around. And chase. Larson will call for that puck. And have Zane Parrish head back to the net. Lefebvre has his stick tied up, so Vowink will help Butzvich back to Larson. Larson look up ice to Lefebvre. Not able to get that one out cleanly. 13 for St. Louis will play it around the boards. He gets tied up with Butzvich and Vowinkle now. Vowinkle playing it over. And it gets on the skate of Butzvich. Butzvich coming away with it. Butzvich turn around. Cut back. Ends up on the stick of number 23. Goes down. No call there by the referees. Coaches for St. Louis trying to help the referees out by calling it for them as well, as I think most coaches would. Vowinkle out of the zone. Cross ice to Creel. Creel will dump it down. Shot by Vowinkle up off the stick of number 7 and into the netting. And we will have a face-off in the left face-off circle with 12:08 remaining. It is exciting and close championship game. Off one by Vegas. Lopez trying to steal the puck. Number 10 for St. Louis will take the possession. Loose puck picked up by Luong. Luong will curl behind, play it over to Reynolds. Reynolds will gather that one back to Luong, and they'll try to spread the ice here. Up ice pass picked off momentarily by 47 just in the neutral zone for St. Louis. Shot off the skates around. Second attempt. Loose puck. Ends up behind the net. Lopez picking that one up. 11:33 remaining. Flipped up and out of the zone by Savenkov. St. Louis playing the puck up to Butzvich. Butzvich rolling puck on that one. Reynolds able to keep the puck. Curls around. Looks for support. Finds Gallagher. Shot. Wide right. Outstretched leg pad of the goaltender. I think would have stopped anything that was on net. He had a good angle there. Kept in the zone by Busevich, trying to pick that one out of the skates. Busevich turns around, wrist shot over the net and out the other side. Fitzgerald will backhand it around. Looking for Murch, but no dark jerseys there. Up, Busevich at the right point. Busevich laying it down the wall, looking for Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald finally gets that, squirts out into the middle of the ice. Shot, Gallagher off the block stick, number 91 for St. Louis. Loose puck in front, covered up by the goaltender to give me a little break in announcing. Face off one, sort of by Vegas. Played up the boards to Trent. Trent flips it, backhand down into the zone. Davis on the hustle. Trying to lift the stick of number 6. 10:24 remaining in the period. Just fanning on that pass. Number 4 will pick that one up. Get past Weatherby. Tommy Trent on the back check. And coaches again want a hook call or something. Gets turned around and wrapped up. No call there by the referees. Number 6, bobbing and weaving through Knights players. Dispossessed by Trent. And a hit on Bowinkle. Knights, though, with the puck. Levinson. Shot. Save. Zane Parrish. Good chance there by Levinson. Puck played down the ice for an icing. Explanation for the coaches on the no call down in the other end. So he's explaining why he did not call it. He said there's nothing there. And we will play on. Coach doesn't seem satisfied, but the ref seems satisfied in his explanation. And so we will play on with 9:45 remaining in the third period. Big hit there, Larison and Levinson getting tied up, and a hit there on shot, save. Zane Parrish holds on to that one. Number 5 getting in there after the whistle. .31 remaining in the third period. Score all tied up at 1 apiece. Number 5 for St. Louis will backhand it down the boards. Kerr trying to get to that one. Reynolds playing that one to the outside. Kerr pinning number 56 along the boards, trying to get his stick in there. Lefebvre trying to also dig it out. Reynolds coming away with it. Reynolds centering. Loose in front still. And played out of danger, but not totally out of danger. Loose puck shot from the right point into the far corner. Reynolds trying to play that one out. Reynolds still trying to get it out. Lefebvre trying to dig it out of the skates to number 7. Number 5, not sure he was even playing the puck. And finally backhanded out of the zone. And icing. And we'll head back down to the defensive zone for Vegas with 8:31 remaining in the third period. Bonnie, thanks there. Bouncing puck awkwardly off the partitions between the glass. Shot wide right. That one comes out of the zone, and that's offsides. Amazing the refs can call that when he's at the red line. but that was the correct call. Off Gallagher against number 23 for St. Louis. D pass there from right to left. Number 10 throws that one in. No icing there. Bucevic will backhand that one. Bouncing puck. Still bouncing. Gallagher trying to collect that and play it up ice to Lopez. Lopez trying to shield that one. He'll flip it into the zone. But to the St. Louis player, that one just missing the mark. Bucevic will have to hustle to get it, and he will. Play it over cross ice to Luong. Luong up ice to a St. Louis player coming in, number 10. Bowinkle trying to clear that one. Vegas not able to clear it. Centering pass. Nobody there in a white jersey, though. Thankfully, up ice pass tipped on the stick of Murch. And that was not an offsides. Murch taking the puck into the zone with control is not offsides. But like I said, we cannot change the referee's mind, especially from the stands. Face off, won by Vegas, sorta. Weatherby playing it up to Bowinkle. Bowinkle trying to squeeze by number 3. Shot off I think it was a save by the goaltender there. Reynolds will line up, shot off the skates of Wang. I think he's taken a couple of shots there. Murch, puck left for Murch, centering pass. Tried to stuff that one near side. Bouncing puck will be picked up and played up by Reynolds. But number 2 will throw it down. Weatherby trying to lay it off, looking for a centering pass. Overskated by Reynolds, and now Vegas will need to dig that one out. Get a little help from Bowinkle on the defense. Wang pressuring Reynolds. Cross ice pass, bouncing puck. Murch, can he get there in time? And the hit on Murch by the goaltender on the way back. Larison, cross ice on the defense there for the shot by Wang. That was wide left. Larison, up ice pass, just off the mark. Bouncing puck there by Larison, looking for Murch. And that'll be no interference call. And the coaches for St. Louis, understandably, going crazy. Missed calls here by the referees. Up ice pass, that's going to be an icing. And again. And now the coach wants to have a discussion, I think, with the referee. Calling the referee to come over. I think asking, how is that not an interference call? So the ref will come over. Oh, just to give him a puck. And he's going to have a conversation to ask the goaltender on the bench to step aside so he can explain to him. Now you have the tournament director also sitting in on this game, so perhaps the St. Louis coach has someone he can argue his case to instead of the referees, who typically don't change their minds. So with 5:52 remaining in the third period, we are all tied up at 1 apiece still. St. Louis controlling off the faceoff. Loose puck in the middle, picked up by Davis. Davis will turn, lay it off to Kerr. Kerr trying to get a one-timer off. That one comes out of the zone. Larison quickly playing it up. Larison will backhand it into the zone. Davis on the hustle. Davis cutting back. 26 for St. Louis will try to get that. Kerr pins him along the boards to try to get possession. Davis trying to get position, body position there to dig that one out, and does. but met with some more opposition with number 19 for St. Louis. Tough to move the puck there below the goal line, but Davis coming away with it. Davis again pinned along the boards. This time no help from his other teammate. Pass cross ice. Picked up by number 22. Looking for a centering pass and just tipped away at the last minute by Butzevich. Good reach by Butzevich. Tips that one. Icing waved off by the refs. And Vegas making wholesale changes. Lefebvre with the good pressure. He has been known to force turnovers at opportune times. Gallagher drops it, looking for Creel. 14, Levinson picks that away from him. Gallagher, though, on the pressure, back to Lefebvre. Lefebvre looking for Gallagher again, played back out. Creel trying to fight for that one. 22 coming away with it. 2 defenders against 2 attackers for St. Louis. Lawang on the pressure. And the hit fanning on that is Creel. Creel playing it around to Lefebvre. Lefebvre will survey the ice and sees that he's got some space, and he'll take it. Lefebvre over the red line, dumps it in. Vegas make changes. 3:59 remaining in the third period of this championship game. Saved by the goaltender on a tight angle there by Lefebvre. Outside the right faceoff circle along the wall. Bowinkle, trip, no call there. Referees just aren't into making calls, I guess. Cross ice pass off the skates of Savinkov. 5 trying to get there. Not going to be any icing, obviously, because that came off the skate of Vegas. Lefebvre trying to get that one out. Fans on it, but ends up on the stick of Vegas. Bowinkle will flip that in and go for Lefebvre will head for a change. Bowinkle losing his footing behind the net. Looks like he's okay and gets up. Number 10 cutting back. Met with some opposition of Lopez, but here comes number 56, Bowinkle Hassling, along with the rest of the Knights team. Butzevich, cross ice pass to Bowinkle. And both coaches, speaking to the referees about their non-calls. Shot wide right. That was not by much. Zane Parrish turning to look at that one. Larison running for cover on that hit. Cross-ice pass off the mark there. Weatherby will bank it up the boards. Onsides for Vegas. Murch will chase. Try to dispossess number 3, and he does. Murch taken down. He's got Kerr to help him out. Kerr looking for a centering pass. Has that poked off his stick. Kerr will be double teamed there along the boards. Getting some help finally from Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald tried to dig it out. Puck pops out to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald has it just stick handled off his stick. Larison on the hustle. Levinson looking for a centering pass. Centers it to open ice. Bouncing puck ends up out of the zone. Number 3. And we got 3 Vegas players chasing, to which the coach yells at them to not all chase. Loose puck picked up by number 6 for St. Louis. Trent getting a stick on that one. Butzevich with a couple of dodges there. Cross ice pass to Trent. Tommy Trent over the red line, over the blue line. Tommy Trent laying it off for Davis. Picked off by number 86 and offsides on Vegas. We will have a face-off just outside the zone with a mere minute and 26 seconds remaining. There's so much action, I just keep forgetting to announce the time. Sorry about that. Gallagher taking the face-off against Levinson. St. Louis winning that one. Turned over to Butzevich. Butzevich into the zone. Butzevich shot. Knocked down in front. Second attempt. Wide left. Gallagher there fighting for it. Zoom in here a little bit. Pinned along the boards. Butzevich almost to the 1 minute mark. Wang on the pressure. Stick lifted by Gallagher. Hassled by Gallagher. Gallagher finally almost getting to it there. Davis with a big hit along the boards. Wang with the puck. trying to hit it with some speed. Again, a no call. Like I said, referees are not into making calls this game. Want to let it play out, I guess, in the hands of the players. Cross ice pass. Bowinkle. Levinson, quick one time. Save by the goaltender. Wang diving in there. Referees quick to get in there to make sure there's no after whistle activities. Zane covering up and maybe getting a stick up in there as Wang came diving in. I believe a timeout was called, so 35.5 seconds remaining in the period. Timeout. St. Louis really using their time here to get their last minute play in along with Vegas. On the ice for Vegas, Kerr trying to win that faceoff. Shot up high, gloved by Zane Parrish. And we'll have another faceoff with 31.9 seconds. Players on the ice for St. Louis, 14, 8, 19, 10, and 47. For Vegas, Kerr, Fitzgerald, Bucevich, Reynolds, and Trent. Pass out of the zone. St. Louis will have to collect. Cross ice pass. Pressured. Played up ice. Taken into the zone by number 19. Dispossessed. Flipped up out of the zone. Trent trying to steal that one. Wang applying some pressure for St. Louis. Fitzgerald up the left side boards. Dispossessed. Cross ice pass. Gloved down by number 19 for St. Louis. He'll flip it down and chase. 3, 2, 1. Game. And we are going to go to OT, folks. Overtime rules for playoff games will be a 5-minute stop time. Should be 3-on-3. Oh no, sorry. We are not in overtime. The refs blew the whistle. I didn't see. The heater above was in the way. So it's 0.4 seconds. 0.4 seconds. And the coach for St. Louis directing his teammates, everybody to the net. They've pulled their goaltender. That's why there are so many white jerseys there. Number 19 going to be the player taking the face-off. And one save. That was a close one. Zane Parrish having to make a last-minute save there right at the buzzer. Levinson taking a dive in front of the net, but it looks like all glove taps there going on, nothing else. And now I can go into my overtime spiel. Now we are in overtime, officially. 5-minute stop time, 3-on-3. With this ending, if the 5-minute stop time ends in a tie as well, then we will continue to a 3-player shootout. And if all tied after that, they will keep heading through the lineup until a team is ahead. They will switch ends for the 5 minutes. As expected, a fantastic finale here. The 3 on the ice for St. Louis, 8, 14, and 6. Wentzvill with a cutback. Wang, flat tire. Up ice pass to Gallagher. Gallagher over the blue line, cutback. Referees play on, they say. Hassled by Levinson. Lefebvre will take it in. Lefebvre. Shot, tip, save, loose in front. Off the skate of Gallagher, still loose. Up ice pass, Levinson taking it up the right side. Hassel shot, glove save, St. Parish. Near side, making sure there's no goal near side. 4:19 remaining in OT. For the goaltender moms on the stream, the shots on goal at the end of the third period was 12 for St. Louis, 24 for Vegas. Murch, Reynolds, and Trent now on the ice for Vegas. Number 3, 56, and 19 for St. Louis. Trent hassling number 3 for St. Louis. Number 19 coming away with it. Stolen by Murch, though. Murch plays it over cross ice to Reynolds. Reynolds trying to softly lay it up for Murch, I think. Turns that over. Reynolds on the cutback, loose, off some skates. Loose puck picked up. Trent got to hustle back along with Reynolds. Good hustle by Trent. Rolling puck. Got to pick it up. Picked up by Trent. Trent will curl around and lay it off for Reynolds. Reynolds got to play a little offense against the referee. Murch trying to lift the stick of number 56. Trent with the play there. Swiping at it, number 56 going down. Here comes Murch. These boys have to be exhausted. Murch trying to curl in. Centering pass, one-timer, save! Fitzgerald just coming off the bench with the one-timer, and the goaltender with the save and cover-up at 3:17 in the fourth period, also known as overtime. Now on the ice, Fitzgerald, Butzevich, and Bowinkle, 14. Levinson back on the ice to number 10 and 13 for St. Louis. Number 14 will curl around. Bowinkle gets him tied up. And stolen by Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald will curl back around, giving him some space. Fitzgerald shot. Oh, no, almost a one-timer by Bowinkle. Number 10 for St. Louis picking up some speed. He's got number 13. Cross ice pass shot. And wide. Vegas over skating that one. They'll have to collect. Butzevich evading one. Up ice pass. Looking for Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald touches that one. Fitzgerald Not able to hold on to that one. No, pressure. And pass gets over to Wang. Wang cross-ice pass to Levinson. Levinson got it beat. And 2. No penalty, says the referee. Play on. Up ice, Fitzgerald is going to go for a change because that's an icing. Back down to the defensive zone. We will go for Vegas. I'm really trying to stay neutral here, everybody. And some familiar faces. Kerr, Reynolds, and Lefebvre on the ice for Vegas. 19, 8, and 6 for St. Louis. Lefebvre, up ice pass to Kerr. Kerr able to maintain possession, though. Big body there, as Davis's grandpa would say. Lefebvre curling in. Lefebvre getting past a couple. Centering pass, just past Kerr. Player on Wang on the ground. A little slow to get up. Oh, just past the stick of Bucevic. And tips it away. Number 19 throws that one down. Waved off by the referee. Right behind the red line. Sometimes they let those go. Sometimes they don't. Up ice pass tipped in by Lefebvre. So that will be no icing. Vegas making changes. Bucevic and Gallagher back on the ice for Vegas. 56 for St. Louis rushing in. Centering pass, loose in front, picked up by Bucevic. Bucevic, 1 to beat. Number 3 for St. Louis. Bucevic curling around. Shot, save. Second attempt, picked up by Gallagher. And here comes St. Louis. Levinson, 1 to beat. Trent, good poke check. Disrupting the flow of St. Louis. Stolen by Trent. Sorry, Gallagher. Gallagher. Centering pass. Off the mark for Bucevic. Trent keeping it in the zone, though. Bucevic trying to get to it. Loose puck. Steered away. Bucevic. Cut back. Shot. Glove save by the goaltender. Sorry, I forgot to move the camera. After whistle activities there happening. I'm getting too into this. I better stay zoomed out just in case. 38.2 seconds remaining. Seems like the legs factor is coming in, and now St. Louis coach will call a timeout. Team receiving, I believe, another timeout in overtime. They only have one during the regular play time. And a good glove tap there between Parrish and Turpin in net for the goaltenders, battling this one out. Oh, golly. One of our parents here had like a 2 o'clock flight. He just didn't want the game to go to overtime, and here we are. So needless to say, he's changing his flight. I believe his son's still on the bench. They haven't left for the flight. Yeah, there he is. Yep, he's there. So we will continue on. Long collaboration there by St. Louis to work out their systems. I think this is going to be the battle of the legs. Whoever legs can last the longest will be the victor. Keep the camera on the action here. And one by Murch. Murch plays it down below the goal line, picked up by number 19 for St. Louis. He'll curl around and get some space. Reynolds, Bucevic, and Murch on the ice. Number 14, Levinson, with the puck behind, trying to look for an up-ice pass, picked off. And now here comes Vegas the other direction. A hit right at the blue line, offsides by Murch. And I cannot keep it on the action. Sorry. Okay, I really, really promise to do better now. 18.2 seconds remaining. Fitzgerald taking the face-off. St. Louis winning the face-off. 15 seconds. Maybe they're trying to take it to shootout. 10 seconds. Up ice pass off the mark. That's going to get down for an icing. 2.9 seconds. Maybe and we're going to have just one more face-off here. Probably not much time after puck drop for Vegas to put this one in. Be a little hard for St. Louis to put this one in. So I will get in a little tighter. Face-off taken by Fitzgerald. Lost. Centering pass. And that's the buzzer. We will head to shootout. And I'd give you some updated shots on net that one, but the scorekeeper did not keep that during that time. But only a couple of shots each, I believe. All right. Time to keep the stats for the shootout. Defenders head to their respective ends, switching again. So now they're on the side of their team. Vegas will go first. First up for Vegas, Tommy Trent, number 32. Referee's going to keep track of this one on paper. Good idea. Save by the goaltender. First up for St. Louis, number 23. Instructions being given to the player. And goal. Liam Butsevich up for Vegas. I don't think they practice these in practice. Oh, off the post. And no good for Vegas. If St. Louis puts this one in, that is it. Number 86 for St. Louis. Save! St. Parish keeps this alive. Vegas must make this in order. Vegas must put this in. Lefebvre must keep this in. Must put it in to keep this shootout going. Lefebvre, no pressure. And a save, and St. Louis wins. St. Louis strikes back. Now, each team, NSH champions, they tie it up. We'll have a handshake here shortly. Goaltender throwing his gloves up and everything. Yard sale, as we call it. Grabs his equipment. The flight home always is better when you've won, so this one won't be as good a trip home. But thanks for watching, everybody, and I'm sure we'll see you at another tournament in the future. St. Louis fans watching, that is. For Vegas folks, we'll see you at home. Thanks for watching. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. See